So this is a song about baseball. This is a song about the history of baseball, which is totally awesome. And Shoeless Joe Jackson, you may have heard of this fellow. 1919 Chicago White Sox through the World Series, and were banned from baseball forever. Very sad story. They were banned.
Statistically speaking, they proved that he didn't throw the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Statistically speaking, he didn't throw the game.
Like, statistically, he never mind, your show.
I'll do another song on that.
You know what? I've just about had it. I got the Mandelbrot set problem. I got the I don't resolve chords over here. I got the you can't count to 19 over here. And also the brains and the monkeys. Good God. Yeah, I would like to hear the song too. Anyway, the commissioner of baseball at the time was a fella by the name of Kenesaw Mountain Landis, actually named after Kenesaw Mountain, which in itself is fantastic. The rest of the facts are made up. Kenesaw Mountain Landis was a bad motherfucker. He was 17 feet tall, he had 150 wives. Didn't do that much except he saved the game of baseball. He put 2 and 2 together and he noticed it was 4. Now the treachery of Shoeless Joe can't hurt us anymore. He'll always be remembered as Kenesaw Mountain Landis. A fella named Joe Jackson was a fielder for the Black Sox, and he always wore his black socks, but he never wore no shoes. Weren't the nicest fella, and he had a couple problems, cause he drank a lot and he beat his wife and he always acted rude. Killed and ate some babies and he copped an attitude. The one man that he hated most was Kenesaw Mountain Landis. The mafia said, Shoeless Joe, you should really run this show. You should be the guy who owns baseball, and all you really gotta do is help us make a buck or two. We'll bet on the other team you lose the game, but make it seem like nothing could be further from the truth. Shoeless Joe did what they said. He dropped a couple fly balls and he walked up to the pitcher and he poked him in the eye. In the 7th inning, with the Black Sox nearly beaten, there was someone who was watching from his blimp above the stand, cradling a rifle in his thick and meaty hand. And as if you hadn't guessed yet, it was Kenesaw Mountain Landis. Kenesaw said, drop that glove, or I swear by God above, I'll make you regret playing baseball. Shoeless Joe looked up and saw silver rifle's gaping maw. And though no one had noticed yet, his underwear was getting wet. He peed himself in front of everyone. That's actually not true. Shoeless Joe was finished, but he couldn't quite admit it. So he raised his middle finger up above the other 4. And Kenesaw took careful aim and fired a single bullet. And he shot that dirty finger off and he dropped his trusty gun. And everybody in the stand knew that he had won. And today they still refer to him as Kenesaw Mountain Landis. Shoeless Joe left baseball and became a famous pop star. And he asked the musical question, is she really going out with him? Had a couple albums and a comeback in the 80s, but he never won a Grammy and he never was the same. And he never could be satisfied with critical acclaim, because the critics all confused him with the great Elvis Costello.